So my good friend, the bearded metal chef, is with me,
What's up?
and the reason Chef is here is because
So I can't win giveaways.
Goldilocks. Well, yeah, because you can't win giveaways. That's part of it. Yeah, absolutely. I wanted to make sure other people got a chance here. But if the community remembers the hashtag Goldilocks, that was all born from us doing a product launch for the man right below us. Uh-oh. Who's got a computer on?
Ain't me.
No,
That was weird. I just got some playback in my ear.
no.
But yeah, so if the community remembers Goldilocks, the whole release of the Gold Rush, it all came from this man right below us, the Beard Outlaw himself, Daryl. Daryl, thank you for joining me tonight, brother.
Glad for having. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, come on, man. You know by now. I mean, Daryl's been with us through just about everything, every community corner, the auction, everything. So Beard Outlaw over here is like part of the family.
Absolutely.
Oh, buddy.
And guys, I'm going to apologize now. On this end right now, StreamYard is working terribly. So if anyone's commented or anything and I'm not responding to them right away, Chef, maybe you can help me out there because StreamYard is doing nothing at the moment. So
Yeah, I'll try and look at the comments on my end.
yeah, I'm getting nothing on my end at the moment. So if I don't respond to you guys, I apologize. But
What's up, miners?
all right.
What's up, miners?
If this is your first episode ever of Meet Your Maker, it's very simple. We like to bring in a company, we like to bring in a content creator, whatever it might be, and we get to know them a little bit. We have some fun. We ask them some questions. We ask them some random. Wow, that happened really fast. It just started working.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
StreamYard just started working. What's going on,
Yeah.
Steven? What's going on, Brian? Miners. Donnie Beard on for life. What's going on, guys? What's up, everyone?
What's up, guy? What's up?
Hope everyone's having a great day. But yeah, we like to bring on the owners, have some fun. And tonight, as an added bonus, we got Chef here. And as an even bigger bonus, we have Chef here so we can't win the two giveaways that are going on tonight.
Yeah, sucks.
So therefore, there will be a winner tonight that is not Bearded Metal Chef.
It's all right. Good luck.
You have no idea, dude. The last time we did one and it was Chef who won, I was just like, nope, I'm not saying it.
You see the disappointment on his face. He's like, I gotta say it.
I'm just not saying it. I'm not doing it. It just seems crazy to me.
Awesome.
So before we get to Daryl, I'm just going to ask Chef one real quick question.
Yep.
Chef, how long ago was it you made a deal with the devil exactly to start winning all these giveaways?
I think it was when I won the Chesapeake the Brio. I think it all started there. And then I won like the Bearded Bastard stuff, and then it was a while ago. It was it's been a few months.
Dude, this is no lie. Every time there's a big giveaway that I'm like, man, I hope I win that one. Chef wins it.
Then you're a coon one.
Look,
Yep.
I never win nothing. Ever.
Dude, I only win from like two companies when they do giveaways. Weathered Beard and Beard Gents. They seem to be the only companies I can get a win off of.
Yeah, I can't win nothing.
Otherwise, I don't win, dude. It doesn't happen much.
Look, there could be 100 prizes, 99 people enter, and I still won't win something. It's just I never win nothing.
But all right, brother. Talk me through the beginning of the Beard Outlaw.
So I just like what got us going?
Yeah, man. What got you going? What made you do this? What inspired you? Whatever it might be, my brother.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you, and I think we kind of talked a little bit about this one other time when we all kind of got together, but it wasn't really anything, I wasn't that typical thing that you might hear where, man, just no products were working for me, didn't like the product. I mean, every company that I was using was great. But in my mind, I'm a tinker. I like to know how things work. I like to know how to do things. And I just went out and started watching a couple videos. I'm like, I can do this. So it just kind of just started mixing my own oils, started off doing that. And would hand out a few things, to guys at work or friends that I knew that had beards, and kept just kind of working on my formula and how I wanted to mix it, which I continue to still do. And guys were like, man, you ought to do something with this. So I'm like, well, maybe I should. So I got to looking into it some more. Started learning how to make bombs and butters, and right now, I'm still learning how to do other stuff that I want to get added to the product line. Some of it not even necessarily beard related, just things that I'm wanting to get added to it that we do completely in house. And so where I came up with the name of it. So I love outlaw stuff, and I always have ever since I was a little kid, and especially like outlaw country and just things of that nature. And I got this shirt that said the Gold Rush.
Right.
When guns become outlawed, I'll be an outlaw, and that's kind of what kind of gave me the inspiration, for Beard Outlaw, and then just kind of just went from there with it. And I know Chef is one of the first guys that I kind of started really talking to about all this, and got some of my product into his hand. It's improved so much since then, Chef. I really need to get a few stuff down to you.
Yeah, because I know you had a little bit of an issue, kind of like tweaking up like the Gold Rush stuff and stuff like that, and that's why I mentioned it, because you couldn't really smell like the oud in it or something like that. Like nothing was really coming in through. You had to kind of really smell it inside the bottle, and you couldn't really. It was kind of fade away really quick. So I know I kind of gave you a little bit of advice on that.
Well, what's crazy is that and I mean, and this is a typical rookie type of era, but each scent has a different percentage that you can mix up to, right?
Right.
Or each essential oil or whatever it is that we're using, it has a different percentages that you can go up to. And the truth is, it was a little bit higher with the Gold Rush scents that I was mixing. But I didn't want to go there. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be that guy that burnt somebody's beard or burnt somebody's face.
Right.
That's all. That. So I just kept inching it up. Still staying well below the max threshold on it. And I'm still even tweaking on that. Everything that I've got from the oils, even though I'm using the same like oil blend, how I blend them is completely different now. A little bit less of this, a little bit more of that, and I love the oil before, but I feel like the oil that I've had even in the past maybe I don't know, probably 6 to 8 weeks, I love it. I mean, I've gotten to the point where probably for the past 6 weeks I've done nothing but oil in my beard. That I'm just loving it so much. Still put some butters every now and then at night, but I'm tearing up the oils right now.
Nice.
Right. And yeah, I can tell you guys personally all about his tinkering, because when he sent me out the butter, he was like, yeah, here's a butter. He was like, I don't know if it's the butter, but it's a butter. And I was like, well, what do you mean? And he goes, I'm still messing with it, and I'm not sure if I'm happy with this or happy with that. So you can definitely see there's a bit of a perfectionist in you that wants things to go exactly the way you want them to.
Yeah. I want to put out a really good product and not kill people's pocketbooks with it. I had one guy that reached out to me today that was looking to switch over to our bombs. He was using a wax from another company that I'm not going to name, but it was $22 for 2 ounces. He's like, I'm just at the point where I can afford this. What do you recommend? He didn't know very much between the butters and the bombs, and I just sent him just a quick message. Hey man, this is what I do. This is what this is for, and things of that nature. And he came back and he's like, you got a loyal customer for life. But I'm just always seeking. I always want to improve our product, and even now I'm taking actually less of a profit in, because through the whole COVID thing, who I was using as my normal supplier, it's hard to even get anything through them. So I had to reach out and start going in different directions and I don't know if anybody else was having this issue, but who I was using, I couldn't, a lot of the stuff I was buying, I couldn't get. Or it was, 6 to 8 weeks out, and I couldn't do that. So I had to go and find other suppliers, which led me to spending a little bit more money for the product. Didn't change my price points, spending a little bit more money to get an even better product that that I like and that I want. And I think that that's resulting in some of the oils that we're putting out now and some of the product that we're putting out now. Like I said, paying a little bit more, getting a little bit, gotten what I'm considering a more superior product. I'm loving it, man.
That's awesome.
So, when you were going through all this, right, and you're getting everything figured out, you're blending stuff up, how many failed projects would you say you had on your way to being happy? Because I know you, dude. I know how often you're like, no, I don't know if this is good enough. So how many times would you say the Outlaw had to scrap everything and start over?
So when I finally got to a product that I was like, okay, I can actually, I can move forward with at least this right now. No kidding, I probably had 60, 70 bottles underneath my cabinet. And it's funny because my wife's like, you ain't gonna throw them away, and I'm like, yeah, I am gonna throw them away. She's like, you ain't gonna throw them away, and I'm like, I'm throwing them away. They're crap. You know what I mean?
Right.
But my wife's she's a penny pincher, and she didn't want to see me, throwing all that product away. But that's what I had to end up doing. And even now, sometimes I'll mix something. I'm like, this is freaking horrible. And because again, I think that every maker's like this. We're always trying to find. There's not much evolution that can happen in this business, right? All we can do is what can we make that is going to make people's beards feel good and our skin feel good. So you're always trying different things with different oils and things like that. So and I'm constantly trying stuff, especially February and March. Man, it was so dead for us that I'd done a lot of experimenting during that time.
Sorry, guys. Just give me 1 second here. Somebody keeps trying to call me, so I'm just trying to get them to stop.
He's a little
People
sideways,
have no
man.
respect for my lives. They're all over here trying to get a hold of me. My daughter's asking me for ice cream. Life of a dad, man. Just life of a dad. That's all.
That's right.
But yeah. So when you finally dumped them, was there like threats? Like, was she ready to kill you?
Nah, she understood. I was like, I said, I'm never going to use them. There ain't no point in them just sitting there. And it really was. It was, it was so bad. Some of it was just so greasy. Some of it was just so dry. You always try to find that perfect blend of stuff. And I tried so many different types of carrier oils, so many. And then when I finally kind of just hit on the few that I'm using right now.
All right, and then you had a question from the audience. Somebody wants to know your carrier oil blend.
Carrier oil blend. So we use sweet almond. We use apricot. We use coconut oil. We use jojoba, and we use castor oil.
Okay.
I'm just checking up on you right now. I'm looking at my bottle like,
Yeah.
Let's see, did he miss anything?
That was the same thing. Nope.
And then again, if you guys didn't know, me and Chef helped launch this little beauty right here.
That's right.
The Gold Rush, right? Which Chef went all out for this. Okay.
I decked it out. Gold beard, gold balloons, like all that. I decked this all way. You think it was a birthday party over here?
Like, dude, you have no idea. He called me that day. He's like, hey, what do you think if I go and get gold this and gold that and gold? I'm like, you can have fun. I don't got the money for all that stuff, but you can go ahead and go crazy. Have a good time, dude. Like, so it's then go live and he popped up. I went, wow, he really did.
I was like, I should color my beard. And she's like, hey, if you want to. I wouldn't, but okay.
I'm like, he really went full on gold. Like, he is the golden medal chef right now. Like, this is it.
Yeah, and that's Gold Rush is one of my best selling scents. That one and Hog Barn are the absolute two hands down. They sell great, but even stuff that at one time wasn't selling very good, man, it's moving well for us now. So nice. I don't even, at one point in time I was thinking about trimming down our scent line. I don't know what happened come about April, man, it just exploded for us. And it's been busy ever since for us. And everything is going off. But Gold Rush and Hog Barn definitely, and I'll say Doc or Bourbon Blend sells really well as well.
Chef, what would you say about his oil? Light, heavy?
It's in between. I think it's like a light to medium on my end.
I go more medium personally, just because I've seen a lot of lighter ones that are like you put a drop in your hand, and if you move your hand, it just runs right out of your hand. This one doesn't quite do that, but I'd say more of a medium. I definitely wouldn't. It's not one of the thickest ones I've ever used. That's for sure.
No,
there's a lot heavier ones out there for sure.
It's a good medium.
Yeah,
looked on the light side. Dude, I love the fact that the Gold Rush you can kind of see through. I think it all just works so well. The name, the fact that you can see the golden oil sitting in there, works so beautifully. I thought it was such a great job.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I don't do the clear bottles or even that label anymore. I kind of kept everything standard with brown with the amber bottles and craft paper labels. And I kind of even since then I've kind of even redesigned the label some. So I know you got something heading your way that you're going to see what our new labels are looking like, at least on the product that I sent you. So it's like the clear bottle that was kind of like a one-time thing for me to launch it, but then after that I just kind of went back to the normal stuff.
All right, well, since you said it, do you want me to open this now then?
How about it, buddy?
So my good friend over there sent me a birthday gift.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. And Chef, though, I think you made a mistake. I think these are for you. The gold streamers in here.
There you go.
So I got to get through all that. And let me see here. Yeah, there you go. You guys can see me. Wow, dude, you sent me the whole sampler line.
Everything. That's every cent.
Look at that. The entire line.
That's killer.
Yeah, and
that's crazy, dude.
That sampler set has just been amazing for us. It's been awesome getting people to order them, and then I've had so many repeat customers. I think that's really opened up a gateway for us, and into the community, because it gives people a chance not to spend a lot of money, get to try out 2 or 3 different scents or up to 10 cents before they actually come and purchase a bigger bottle.
Yeah, I think companies that do even like your size, like that size samplers are good. Even if it's like I'm saying a little, like obviously larger than like a dram. Yeah, a dram. Enough to get like a 3 to 4 uses out of it. I think it's a good idea. I mean, for a company to do that, and get a feel for what they like. That way they can kind of repeat that scent that they like.
Yeah, so the little drams, I don't know. I get one use with the length of my beard out of it, so they don't do me good. And I've always tried to take that into consideration when I've done these samplers. So we do a 5 mil sampler, so that gives multiple uses out of it for people.
Yeah, that's good
to really get a good sense of the product.
That's good.
Yeah, no, I like these samplers. Like you said, you don't need a ton, but there is a decent amount in these guys for you to really get a feel for the oil, for the scent profile, and genuinely figure out whether or not you're going to like this profile or you're going to like this oil or whatever it might be. So
yeah, that's a good one.
I think it's a good one. Thank you again, my brother. Seriously, greatly appreciated, my friend.
Yeah, so check out a couple of them scents. Let me know what you think.
Well, I can tell you this much. One of them, unfortunately, didn't make the trip.
Well, then you know what? I'll send you another one.
Well, actually, it did make the trip. It just leaked a little bit. One of them leaked because, as you can see, one of the labels is going on me. So I don't know.
Some of them, I need to learn. I'll tell you, that could have even been my fault. Somebody, because I try to give everybody as much as I possibly can. Sometimes I might overdo it just a little bit. So that could have been my fault there, buddy.
It's all good, brother. I mean, no worries at all. Let's see. You said Hogborn was one of your top sellers?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
What's the scent profile for it?
Mahogany.
Okay.
Oh, I like that. That's nice. You said it was what? Mahogany and what?
Mahogany.
Yeah. And
black musk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's nice. This is honestly the first time I'm ever smelling it too, guys. Like, besides Gold Rush, I don't, and Doc. I smell Doc ones too. Besides Gold Rush and Doc, I haven't gotten to try much from the line. I got Marshall here too. What's Marshall, dude?
So Marshall is sandalwood vanilla.
I was going to say there's vanilla in here. That much I can promise you. I can smell the.
What's that?
I was about to say there's vanilla in here. I knew that much.
Yeah, sandalwood vanilla.
Yeah, dude. I mean, a few of these are nice, dude. I'm going to have to actually give them all a nice try here. I'm going to leave the bar dog out real quick so it can dry off a little. It's the only one that got wet, so I'm going to assume it was the one that leaked a little bit.
Yeah.
We have a question here, though. What was the scent profile on Gold Rush exactly?
So Gold Rush is
cedar, black musk, black musk, and oud.
Yep, oud wood. Yeah.
Yeah, cedar, black musk, and oud. And guys, I mean, the life of a reviewer, we don't get to use products all that often that we enjoy. But as you can see, I've made my way a decent ways through this bottle. So I enjoy Gold Rush. I always have. I love this scent profile. I even have the butter over there that I use whenever I get a chance to, really. So, all right.
Yeah, so look, do me a favor, Jed, and you, obviously not right now, but when you get a chance, just kind of smell the Gold Rush that you got there, and then smell the new Gold Rush that I sent you. Just let me know if you can tell the difference in it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely, I will. Okay. Talk to me. I mean, you kind of touched on it a little bit. Talk to me a bit about your maker's process, and then when we get through that, we'll start talking about doing one of these giveaways.
So you mean like just going through and putting orders together, or just putting stuff together? Because I can tell you that I don't pre-make hardly any. The only thing that I pre-make is some pumps that I have that I use to fill up my the samplers. Just because that just takes so long, it's hard to get everything right. So, so I got a little method there that I got to thank my wife for that, because she saw me in there struggling one night going through it. And she's like, why don't you just make them in bigger batches? And I'm like, shut up.
Like, why do you got to be so smart? Knock it off.
I know, right? So that's
a good idea.
So that helps. So then, everything else, my butters, bombs, I get the order, I make them. So I don't pre-make, nothing sits there. That way I'm getting the freshest product. That may change one day, but right now I'm capable of doing that. So that's what we do on a regular basis now.
Nice.
All right. So then, just walk me through, like, you get an order, you're getting ready to fill the order. What happens now?
So what I'm going to end up doing, it's funny because I actually set myself up. So I'm going to clean everything off in the kitchen, in my work area that I have right there. And I will tell you, my wife is an absolute neat freak. She is like OCD ever since I've met her. So get everything ready, prep everything. I'm gonna go ahead and get all my labels out, because I print all my labels in house. I'm going to get all my labels out, look at the order, see what I need to make on it. If it's a sampler, I'm going to get my little bottles out, label each bottle, get my oils out, fill them all up, set them aside. I'm going to go over to and grab my, the little bags, heat up the wax, throw it on there, stamp it. After that, I'll take a look, make sure that I got everything right again. Yeah. And so I stamp them. Every bag is going to be different. So write out my note that I'm gonna, send to the customer. But put everything together, take it over to my little scale, weigh it, print my label, slap it into the bag, and get it out the door. So normally all my processes happen at night. The next day is when I do the ship.
Okay.
Now, if I'm doing the butter, go ahead, bud.
No, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
No, so and just the butter, I'll get everything out, measure everything out. If it's got beeswax in it, so one thing that I do, and I don't know if any other makers do that. I know some people like a little bit of beeswax in their beard butter. Some people don't. So I actually give that option. So when you place an order with us, if you want beeswax in it, I put a very little bit of a little amount into it, but I do put some beeswax into it. If they don't want beeswax, they select no beeswax. I start melting everything down, pour it, let it cure, get everything put together, bagged up, and out the door.
That's a good idea.
So
That's a good option too.
On a typical order, how long does it take you to get the order and get it out the door usually?
So if I get an order, say if I would have gotten an order this morning, I'm gonna get it done tonight. I normally give myself a 2-day lead time, just depending on how many orders I end up giving or getting. But normally I try to get them out. I try to make the order that night and get it out the next day. Very rare do I wait longer than that, unless if it's the weekend. Now, you place an order on a Friday, it's not going to go out until Monday.
Okay, and I just want to know honestly now, sir, I'm putting you on the witness stand. How many times have you witnessed Chef win a giveaway and you thought to yourself, this dude's cheating somehow?
He's got some kind of psychic mind power.
Something. There's a lot of speculations out there.
I just got to hit like.
There's no speculation on my end. The man made a deal with the demon.
There's a leprechaun. There's a demon.
Look, somebody. This is what I know. The next time we go out and have some lunch together, Chef, I'm going to rub that belly for some luck.
What's up, Joe?
What's going on, Joe? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, no, dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm convinced of it that Chef has made a deal somewhere along the line. What's going on, Prack? I didn't see you, brother. My apologies. I'm convinced that he's made a deal. It's what it is. Having the opposition of beeswax is nice. All right, guys. So, I know there's a lot going on tonight. We're going to get ready to do one of these giveaways here. So which one did you want to do first, Darryl?
So, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so we'll do the 10 sampler.
The sampler, right?
Yeah.
Now, is that what you just sent me, basically?
Yeah. 10 cents. If every one of those cents that we have, we're going to send that out.
All right, guys. So here we go. If everybody in the chat is ready for a giveaway, just go ahead and throw a thumbs up so I can see if StreamYard's going to actually keep up with things here. Throw it in thumbs up. We're going to do this giveaway real quick. So I can see if StreamYard's going to actually keep up with things here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so here's the deal, guys. My daughter is driving me nutty. I got to go downstairs. Chef, can you run this giveaway for me?
Yeah, here I'll write a number down. Because that's how you're doing it, right?
My daughter will not cut me some slack here. So Chef's going to run this one. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
All right. So many people got in here, like 11. All right, so I'll write a number. All right, I'll write a number down from 1 to 10. There's 11 people in here right now. So when you're ready, go ahead. 1, 2, 3, go. I got the number right here. Someone mute Chef. Nope. All right, we got a winner. It's number 7. He's got Brian Hershey.
So look, I can't see him in the comments. Is he on Instagram?
Brian Hershey, are you on Instagram? Do you have an Instagram? If not, we'll give you an email address. Yeah, okay, he's got an Instagram. Just put your Instagram.
Yeah. Just if you could, just reach out to me on Instagram, and I'll get the product to you. Congratulations!
All right, who was the winner?
Brian Hershey.
All right, cool. Congratulations. I'm sorry, guys. Again, life of a single dad. I just never stop running up and down stairs, pretty much, man. Never ever stops.
That's a lot of stairs too. So
what's going on? It's not that many stairs. Okay.
It's like 10 flights.
It's not. It's one flight of stairs. See, I've come to the conclusion that either the beard world is full of some very lazy men who just don't like stairs, period, or these guys just love messing with me. It's probably the other one.
It's messing with you.
It's probably a mixture of both, actually.
Yeah.
Somebody actually messaged me the one night while I was live with Johnny or something, and they were like, dude, if I had all those stairs, I'd just stay upstairs. I'd never go downstairs.
We're trying to get him to smoke. We're trying to get him to smoke a cigarette outside the window.
just hang out.
Well, let's all be happy you didn't fall. Yeah, let's be happy that you made it back.
Chris, why don't we be happy when I put you on mute? How's that sound?
So
how's that sound?
I mean, you made it back, so you're good.
So, all right, man. When did you finally finalize your butter? Because I know you sent me out a butter, and you were like, I don't know if that's the butter or, but I see you got the butter up for sale now, at least.
Yeah, it's for sale, but it's not finalized. I would say it wasn't long after I'd sent you that is when I went with what I'm using now. But again, always tinkering with it.
Right, but that's a good thing, man, because I don't think anyone should be content. You should always be looking to make yourself better.
Yeah.
And there's always a way you can be improving something, So,
Yeah, and I'll tell you, and I don't even know if the one that I sent you had cocoon butter in it, because I added cocoon into it, but I can't remember if the one that I sent you actually had that in there or not. It may have just had the mango and the shea. And I'm actually working on maybe even trying to add a fourth butter into everything now.
Yeah, I can tell you this much. It definitely has mango butter in it because my beard loves mango butter. That much I can promise you.
Oh, my beard loves it too.
Yeah, my beard loves mango butter, dude. Every butter I have that has mango butter in it, my beard thanks me for it the next morning.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I love mango butter.
All right, man. Any projects you're thinking about in the future, or is the Outlaw kind of just tinkering, trying to make things better right now?
So obviously looking at expanding this brand, getting some more scents in line. I'm looking at, I'll go ahead and say it. I've been messing with soaps. I want to start doing that. Beardoutlaw soap. Don't know if I'm ever going to get into the shampoos and the conditioners or anything like that. I think the natural soap might be a little bit more toward where I want to be. I know I'm planning maybe for the holidays so that guys have something to give their wives. Plan on something a little bit special there. And I've even been messing with me and my wife been messing with the woman's product line. And even talked about a kid's product line with some stuff. So, I got so many ideas and just not enough time to necessarily implement every single one of them. But we're always looking at different things that we can do to expand the product line itself.
Nice.
Oh, you just stole my next question, dude. I was going to ask you if you were going to do any female products in the future.
Yeah. I've already done some, and so I'll do stuff for Nikki and done stuff for some of her friends, and I had it's crazy because one of our girlfriends, her daughter had like this rash thing on her hands, and she couldn't find anything that was fixed. And I'm like, well, let me just try something. I kind of went and seen what it is that she had and kind of done a little bit of research, put something together. I'm always having to give the little girl, and I just made like a cream for her.
Nice.
So we're always trying different stuff. So not only a ladies line, I'm looking even beyond that and want to maybe even do something with my son for like a kids line.
That's cool how that happened. Like, cause even if you weren't thinking about like, a ladies line and, she needed help with something, you whip something up and now you know what to make or what I'm saying, you know how to make it. And I mean, now you're going to have something brand new to your company. So I think it's a really cool thing that happened.
Yeah. Cause I'll look at anything that she used. I'm like, hey, how can I make this without all this other crap in it?
Right.
How can I make this more natural for her? And so, so I'll just get to research. I'll be sitting there in bed till 12 o'clock at night and get 4 hours of sleep and and do it again the next night. And because
Right.
I have this bad habit that when I put myself into something, I'm like totally all in it. It drives my wife crazy. Whether it be cars or RC cars or guns, it don't matter. I just engulf myself in it. And I'll just sit there just doing nothing but research, learning, okay, what do I got to do to be able to make this happen?
I don't know if that's a bad thing. I mean, you're always trying to do something new. At least you're always trying to make something better. And because of that, you're going to be rolling forward with some new products. I think it's a cool thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how soon, we're going to kind of roll this. I'm hoping to have some stuff like where I'm ready to actually do it by Christmas. But I'm not going to rush it either. I want it to happen, but I don't want to. Even sometimes I kind of feel, just if I had to really be honest, I kind of felt like I started with a subpar product, especially compared to what I feel like it is now. But I've learned a lot since then. But I think that I kind of, and maybe I got my buggy in front of my horse a little bit too quick, just because I'm just so anxious to do stuff. But I'm real happy with where it is now. But I still think it can always be better.
Right. Oh yeah, it's always room for improvement.
Yeah, unless you're chef, you want to get better at something, you just sell your soul, and then you just become unstoppable at that point. It becomes unfair to the rest of us who are like, "Oh, look, a giveaway! I might win something cool here." Nope, chef entered. That's it.
So look, do you ever do scratch offs?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, do you ever win at them?
It's the most I've ever won on a scratch off is $100, and that was like, but that's most I've won, and
But that's probably every time you scratch one off, isn't it?
No, like I was to the point sometimes where like every 2 weeks I would get like $20 worth of scratch offs. Like every 2 weeks I would just be, here's $20. I'll buy like the $2 or $1 ones or whatever.
That's your problem. Like, you can't buy those ones. Those ones don't win, dude.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, those ones are probably already gone. You buy the $20, the $30, or the $10.
Yeah, I saw that, hillbilly. I saw that. Even his mother-in-law comes in here stealing wins from us all.
She did. She did.
It's just a family thing, man. That
was funny.
Take all the giveaways from us, Chef just sits there with that laugh. Another giveaway for me, boys. Thank you so much. Great. I mean, I get it. I know you dyed your hair gold for a company. You did all these things to try and help the community. But I think it's time to start giving us a chance to win again, man. I'm just saying.
You see Chris's comment?
Chef, what did you win on Scott's thing?
His Christmas in July, day 16. But that was
my birthday's in friggin' July. You would think I would win a Christmas in July thing. Nope. I haven't won one yet.
No, but that I think I spent like 3 hours looking for that question. So like I put time and effort in that thing. I lost sleep. I had to wake up early this morning and I lost sleep last night because I was looking at the question and it was still wrong. And like so he extended it until like 7 o'clock when he went on with Beard Code. And I found the right question, the right answer, like after he did that live saying everybody got it wrong. So I put in that effort. I put an effort on that question.
So look, I got to ask, what was the question?
It was, what 3 bands was he in? Was Scott in?
Yeah, because Scott played for bands.
So I'm like, I don't know that. Like, who knows that? So I had to like look, and like it was. But when it came out, I think it got posted like at 1 o'clock, and I think by the time I had posted, I had answered it. It was like 3:30, I think. I'm like, and it was still wrong. Like I had two right, and I was one wrong, one off, and I still had to find the other one today. But it's funny because like nobody had posted anything until after I posted. So like now they're like jumping on my answer, like, oh, I think it's this and this. So
yeah, well, because everybody's just so used to you winning, they think you're right all the time.
Everybody's jumping on my answer, and now everybody's wrong. And so they're just one off. They had one band off. So it was actually in one of his lives that he did with a band member from a band, and they started talking about his bands. And that was one of the answers was in that live feed.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I put in the work.
I put in the work. Well, yeah, I mean, but you got another giveaway too, didn't you? So, didn't you?
Another giveaway's under the belt, yeah.
Yeah, another giveaway. What's that make in the last 3 months, let's say, Chef? What's that, like number 40?
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I did $100 giveaway with over $100 worth of products from a company I was giving away. Chef won. As Sam picked the number, I went, Sam, put it back. Put it back.
And he's like tagging me. He's like, join my live. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Sitting there hitting the thing like, join the damn live, Chef.
What? I'm like, what? And he's like, oh, you freaking won. I'm like,
yeah.
Start laughing. I think that was
he
like,
comes in, he's like, what? I'm like, you won. Shut up. I was like, and the last time you didn't win a big giveaway, Chef. Go ahead. Yeah, exactly. No comment, right? Yeah.
No.
All right, so now I got 2 of you. So I'm going to fire out 10 random questions. You guys can both answer. Let's do it one at a time, though. That way we're not yelling and shouting over each other here.
Okay.
You already know 2 of my answers though, at the end. So
favorite sport?
I like football.
NASCAR.
Team?
49ers.
It was Dale Jr.
Favorite TV show?
The Office.
Yeah, that's a good one. Christmas presents. Yeah. Was actually still relevant. Well, not relevant, but like it's still on today. Still plays reruns. Is Married with Children. I watch that show. I can watch that show all the time.
That's okay, dude. My daughter's like a lot. My daughter's 13, trapped in a 30-year-old body. She sits there watching Frasier every night.
So we used to watch Frasier all the time, but now no kidding, for like probably the past 3 years, I fall asleep to The Office every night. Yeah,
I hear you. My brother-in-law or future brother-in-law, whatever he is, he watches The Office every damn night too.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I watch that too. I binge watch that. That's funny.
Yeah.
Favorite movie?
Guess.
Dude, if I get one more invite to this friggin' live that they're doing on Instagram, I get it. I know if he gets like more than 10, he does a giveaway, guys. But you're all sending me the same invite. Knock it off.
Like 30 invites.
Mine's Tombstone.
I was gonna say. I mean, I was getting ready to guess that before I got angry about the 30 invites coming through at once.
Yeah, Tombstone. I remember when it came out. I went to the theater at least 4 times to watch that movie. I
love that movie. Yeah. Love it.
Yeah. I would say Fight Club. That's also
a good one too. That's a good one. I mean, Edward Norton. Well, Brad Pitt's performance actually in Fight Club is almost as good as Val Kilmer in Tombstone. Almost, not quite.
Yeah.
I mean, Val as Doc Holliday was. I mean, that was a legendary performance.
Yeah.
Legendary.
That was awesome.
All right. Well, I mean, this one I guess Chef can answer too. Your favorite Beardoutlaw scent profile?
I've only tried one.
There you go. So Chef's got an easy one for you.
That's a Gold Rush.
Laura, what's your own favorite scent profile?
It's Hog Barn, hands down.
Okay.
That's my go-to just about every time. Now I'm working on a new one right now that and I haven't been able to put it down. It's literally gone in my beard for the past probably 15 to 20 nights now, or 15 to 20 days. I use it in the morning and night. Really like. I got to tweak it some more, but this is easily probably been my favorite of the new stuff that I'm working on.
Very cool. All right. Either one of you gamers?
I haven't played a game.
I haven't played a game in a while.
Well, favorite game from when you did play games?
I always play Grand Theft.
So mine was Need for Speed.
Yeah. Okay.
That too. It was that.
I'm noticing a trend here with you, Daryl. You like outlaw movies and racing.
Yeah.
Fast cars and guns.
There you go.
Look, you can strap a motor to a lawnmower and I'll watch a race with it. I love racing.
So are you a Street Outlaws fan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything.
Yeah.
Even my son is like he gets into it just as much as I do.
Nice.
We bought some RC cars, and the first thing that we done is like, okay, how can we make these things faster?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I didn't like Street Outlaws for like a year because I didn't think Ryan Martin should be number one on the street.
Yeah.
It was bothering me.
That's
It was bothering me. Mine's a factory car. He shouldn't be number one. When Chief finally took it from him, I was like, thank God.
I know.
Right.
I was like, thank you so much.
There's another one, I cannot remember the name of it, but it's on Netflix, and they do this drifting stuff on it. Have you seen that?
Okay. Yeah, I've seen that. And now they got this new one too, Fastest in the South.
Yes. I haven't seen that one yet. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it yet.
I watched some of it the other night, and it's basically almost a carbon copy of Street Outlaws. Like,
Gotcha.
it's just these guys showing up at a street somewhere and racing each other. It's almost a carbon copy, just different people, pretty much.
I can do that.
Chef, are people commenting and I can't see it because you keep laughing?
Chris said Joe was thinking. That's a first.
Oh, well, thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. By the way, Dick, have a nice night. Yeah. Favorite type of food?
Oh.
Oh, look, Barbadoe Joe. When did Joe get here? Has Joe been here? See, this is what I mean. I can't even tell when people are here or not.
That's the only comment I've seen from him was that.
My StreamYard's terrible tonight, guys. I can't see half of what's going on. I don't know why. This might be the last one of these I ever do from my phone because while the picture quality is better, everything else is just not working as well on my phone.
So
favorite type of food? Yeah.
It's between pizza and like Philly cheesesteaks.
So, I got to say pizza. I remember like growing up, my first job was in a pizza place. I was 15 years old. It's funny because the owner was walking across the park and he looked at me and I asked him if he needed anybody. Just opened up the place, little bitty town that I grew up in. He told me, he said, stand up. I stood up. He said, you're tall enough. Be in tomorrow. That was literally my first.
You're hired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if that lets you know how
bro.
short I am, I remember the first time I met Chef.
Yeah.
Matt from Bay Beer. Look, I walked up to them. I'm like, dude, good Lord, I'm walking up to the Twin Towers right now. I mean, these guys are like over 6 foot, and I'm down here like at 4 foot nothing, breaking my neck looking up at these dudes. But anyway, I started working in a pizza place. I ate pizza every week, all through high school.
Chef, how tall are you?
6'2".
Oh yeah, I'm like 6'4".
Shit.
Good Lord.
Yeah, I'm like 6'4".
So like on my screen, I'm at the bottom. Am I at the bottom with y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, because I'm the shortest guy.
That's how it was when we met. It was just like this. Just this picture right here, how it shows right now, that's how it was when we took a picture.
Listen, wait a minute. I have to address something in the chat here. Gary can't be doing his final appearance next ever and alive because he has to do Meet Your Maker. Gary, brother, you know I love you. I have to have you on here just once. Making it. Oh my God! Now Sam wants cake.
Uh-huh.
I mean, seriously. I gotta say no to something sooner or later. Look at this. She's still going. Unreal, man.
Froze.
Look at him.
Unreal, man. Hold on. I'm coming back, guys. I'm going to go hurt my daughter in a second. That's what's going to happen. No, I didn't say that live. Relax.
But look, as Chef, I remember when we got up there, I remember, Zach was with me and we were sitting at that tall table. And, you guys were so comfortable on it. I just felt like my head was just barely above.
Joe's on here twice.
Hey.
Yeah, I know, dude. Hold on. I'm having an issue here.
Joe, who's that guy? Who's this guy over here? Joe, you got a twin.
There we go.
Just like.
All right, I gotta back out and bring myself back in. I'm gonna kill my daughter. I'm going to hurt my daughter.
Why can't
That's
she
what's going to happen.
go get cake? Why can't she go walk down and go get cake? Why do you got to go get it? Why do you got to go get it? You're in the same house.
All right.
So why do you have to go get it?
Because I've spoiled the little girl, and she's just, she's not used to having to do anything. So it's like, Dad, go get this for me. Okay.
Look,
no.
Then you try you gotta say please first, because Zach does it to me too. He's got me wrapped around his finger.
Yeah, it's bad, but it's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Look, they're only small once. Enjoy every minute of it, buddy.
All right. A few more questions left. Favorite actor?
Oh.
Wow.
That's a good question.
Making you think. It's funny. I don't even know if I can answer this.
If I had to say hands down my favorite one, just because he makes me laugh so freaking much, I got to say Adam Sandler.
Oh, you're a good man. I like you. I knew I liked you.
I just think he's like one of the most realest people out there. Him and Keanu Reeves. Yeah. If I would have thought of Keanu first, I probably would have said Keanu.
Yeah.
Because I'm like hell bent on his movies, but
that is fun. That would be
amazing.
Yeah.
But I love some Adam Sandler.
Hey, yes, Brian. That's his IG.
Yep, that's me.
All right. Now, the two most important questions in the beard world before we do this last giveaway and wrap it up. How do you like your steak cooked? Chef, don't answer.
Don't say it, Daryl.
So I'm medium rare.
No. Oh, yes. I love you, Daryl. It's my boy right there.
Rare. Yeah.
It's my boy.
Oh.
I'm proud. Proud moment.
This is terrible.
Gotta have some red up in it.
It's a proud moment.
You
know what I mean? No, it doesn't.
It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 1, Joe.
Why don't you just go cut a slab off the cow and eat it raw? What's the point?
I have to. But what do you like? Yours like well done or something?
Yeah.
Yep, he does.
Dude, I mean, but that's like eating a tire.
Exactly.
No, it's not. See, the problem here is you guys don't know how to prepare a well done steak.
So, have you ever ate like a good medium rare steak?
No, because there's no such thing.
No, there is. I beg to differ, my friend.
All right. And the most important one, period. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
So I'm going to tell you, I love pineapple on pizza.
Yes.
Oh, my God. This is such a bad night for me.
2 against 1. That sucks. It's like that too. It's tonight.
Oh, this is rough. I don't know if I can take this one. Dude, pineapple has its own juices. No.
I know, and it makes it so good.
No.
Just extra juices.
I like pineapple. This is probably going to sound crazy, but like pineapple, ham, and onion.
Yep, see? Joe knows. You just lost some sales, my friend.
Well.
Johnny Grooms ain't going to come nowhere near your stuff now.
I'm sorry. I was kidding.
It's too late. It's in the books.
Got it on video now.
All right, boys. We got one more giveaway to do for you, and then we're going to get ready, wrap this up, because the practitioner has his show in about 5 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah. So the second giveaway is audience choice. So what do we want to do? We want to do a butter, an oil, a balm. It don't matter. They get to choose.
It's, you know what, Chef? You choose. Oil, balm, butter.
You choose one of what? Just one?
Yeah.
I say butter.
Do a butter.
That's a good call.
Do butter.
That's a good call.
Send a choice.
Everybody
Butter's the choice.
needs more butter in their life. So
Butter's better.
winner gets sent profile of choice. Yes?
Yep.
All right. So I've got 15 on my screen. Chef, what do you got?
Yeah, 15.
Okay. So then we're gonna do a random number. Now I got my computer, guys. I can't show you the number. So, but random number 1 through 8. Only guess once. And remember, the internet prioritize your answer. 1 through 8. Go. Oh, man, I think I twisted my knee going to get Sam or cake.
Going up and down the 10th flight of stairs.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Something like that. There you go.
Somewhere in that neighborhood. All right, boys. You can stop. We have a winner. I can't show you my computer, but we have a winner. The first one on my screen to have it, and the only one to pick it right now that I can see. The rest of you guys all like the number 3 for some reason.
Because of Dale
is right there. Baby. Chris gets the number 5 for the win.
All right.
Nice.
But since he was picking on me earlier, I'm taking away his win. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That would have been. Hey, could you imagine if I was being serious? That would have been mean.
Hey,
I can mess with Chris, though. He'll call me in like 10 minutes yelling at me. It's fine.
Yeah, if Chris could, if he could just message me on Instagram, I'll get him taken care of.
Absolutely. Congrats to Chris. And he knows I've actually been talking about your products to him for a while. So,
wait. Did you know what?
He wants to pass it on to Big Man Bearded.
Congratulations, Rodney. Be Rodney.
So Big Man Bearded gets the win.
Nice.
All right, good.
Hey,
awesome. This community is always doing stuff like that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Your brother came to Florida earlier.
Hey, Chris, go ahead and inbox me. So the other, both of y'all inbox me. I'll take care of it.
Hey, Nick's here, guys. Say hi to Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Well done, Chef. Very well done.
I'm like, let me get a Pop-Tart.
All right, Chef. Any wrapping up thoughts?
No, thanks for having me on. I mean, it's always a pleasure to be on a live stream with you guys. So, or any live stream. I wish I had more time to be on live streams and stuff like that. I know my schedules on the weekends are filled with work, but yeah, Thursdays and stuff like that are always a good time to get me on. But yeah, man.
Is that a Nick Pop-Tart? Yes, it was.
It's a Nick Pop-Tart.
Yes, it was. The legend grows. Daryl, my friend, anything you want to add before I do my little wrap-up speech?
Hey, just I appreciate talking with you guys, and looking forward to I've enjoyed this community so much. Just appreciate the chance to get on here and talk with y'all.
Okay. I want to thank Daryl for taking the time out to come out and join me tonight. I want to tell everyone, if you haven't tried Beardoutlaw, you need to. Daryl's doing some awesome stuff over there. I love the Gold Rush. I always have. Chef, my brother, thank you for joining me. Thank you to everyone who was in the comments, who talked, whatever. If you just sat here watching the whole time like Johnny and then just commented at the very end trying to creep me out, it's cool, Johnny. And thank you to the whole beard world, guys. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay bearded, and I'll see you all real soon.
All right. Take it easy, buddy.
See you.